Hello guys, and Ganondorf here. This is going to be a relatively short video, but that's because I'm about to go to work. I just hadn't gotten around to making one yet. So, sorry. There isn't really much to talk about. Did more New Leaf stuff, yada yada yada, and there's about one thing I can think of besides going on a small rant about an idea I had that I don't feel like going on about for right now. Last night, honestly, I'm trying to save some money, and that's all well and good, and I thought about it, and I looked at something I've been meaning to buy, and I'm canceling my Amazon Prime demo thing, and it stops on the 25th, at least after the 25th. Then I looked at it, and I went ahead and ordered it. What I ordered was a new Nintendo 64 controller. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why did you need a new Nintendo 64 controller? See this? This controller, it works it works just fine. The control stick isn't the best anymore, but works just fine. This controller is one of the original ones we got with the Nintendo 64. I don't remember, we used to have 3. I don't remember if we got them all when we got the 64, or we just had 1 and the other 2 came later. I don't remember. I just know that, assuming it was probably anywhere between the first year we had it to the next 2 years, I'm pretty sure we got the Nintendo 64 the year the system came out. This thing is almost 2 decades old. So I just want that to sink in for a second. This controller is 18 to 20 years old, likely 16 to 20, depending on when we got it, because it's not like we kept tabs on which controller was like the absolute original. So either we got them all at the same time and it doesn't matter, or we got the other ones a little bit later. We no longer have the other 2 because they got torn up as we grew up. How this one managed to escape, I guess, is just because that we made sure they wouldn't get torn up, so we could still play the system. And yeah, this is the 64 that we've had the entire time since it came out in '96. It still works fine, and the controller, it still works fine. The problem is simply, as I said, it's it's not 100, but it's nearing at least 16 years old, at least, I'm sure. Unless, I don't think we would have gotten a new controller much later than that. Much later than '98. Highly unlikely. It's possible, but I don't think so. But either way, it's more than a decade old, and probably more than 15 years old. So while it works generally fine, obviously certain things, mostly the control stick, is very loose. It doesn't quite set quite properly. So it's more, this thing still works, as I said. So we can still use this controller, but I'm getting a new one for $13 because I don't have to, because through Amazon Prime, until that gets completely canceled, I didn't have to pay any sales on any shipping on this one. So I bought one that had from a place that had a really good scores, and sorry, and was supplied by Amazon. So we need it, and I've been looking at it. Same thing for Nintendo 64, not 64, GameCube controller. We still have 3 of those, except some of them just aren't the best anymore. So I'm looking at that at some point, getting one new one for that. But we'll see what's going on. Yeah, this, like I said, is short. I think that's all. I think that's everything I'm going to go over this time. I'll see you guys tomorrow to talk about something I don't know about yet. We'll see what comes up. See you guys tomorrow.